Life cycle of a butterfly. Hey, my naughty little butterflies. Hello. Did you like that? Being called butterflies? I'm sure you did. We all love butterflies, don't we? Why? Because they're so colorful, so beautiful, so pretty, right? So today, I'm here to tell you all the story of a butterfly. Rather, we will also learn what is the life cycle of a butterfly. How does a butterfly become a butterfly? Right? So, let me take you all to this nice forest. On top of a huge tree, there was this leaf, and on the leaf, there was this white, small little egg. One morning, the egg slowly started to crack. Crack, crack, crack. And out came a tiny little worm. When she came out, she felt very hungry. She looked around for something to eat. She found these eggshells and thought it was food. So she munched it all up. Munch, 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 munch. Now she was feeling a little better, but she was still hungry. She started to crawl and crawl and crawl. Before that, I forgot to tell you her name. You know what her name was? She was Footy. Why Footy? Because she had so many tiny little feet. So, Footy. So, Footy slowly started to crawl and look around for something to eat. Now, she found nice green leaves and she started munching them all. She ate a little and then she was feeling a little better. She looked around and said, "Wow, so much to see. Let me go down to the ground." So she crawled down from the tree, and on the ground, as she was slowly crawling, she saw two friends playing. Who were these friends? Two little naughty bunnies. They were jumping and playing, having a lot of fun. Footy had no friends. So she asked the bunnies, "Hello there. Hello, here. Can you play with me? Can I also play with you?" So they just looked at her. First they searched for her. Who was this talking? When they saw this tiny little worm talking, they said, "Who are you? You're a tiny, ugly creature. Why would we want to play with you?" Footy felt very bad, but she had no other go. She slowly started to crawl and crawl and crawl. She decided, "I'm going to eat like anything and I'm going to become big." They said, "I'm too tiny." So she started munching on all the leaves that she could find. And within few days, Footy became big. And she became green and round. And she became a huge caterpillar now. So she was slowly crawling. When she saw two other friends playing. You know who they were? Two naughty little monkeys. Yes, they were swinging on the tree and they were jumping from one side to the other, and they were also having a lot of fun. Now Footy asked them, "Can I also play with you?" They also looked at her and said, "Now, this time," they said, "Oh, you are a fat green creature looking like a ball. We don't want to play with you." That was mean. She felt very bad, but she kept on crawling and crawling and crawling until she went up a tree. Oh, she was feeling sleepy now. She'd eaten too much. So she decided to go off to sleep. So Footy went off to sleep on a nice and comfortable branch on that tree. Now when caterpillars sleep, you know what happens? Nature does its magic. Nature makes a nice shell, a hard shell around the caterpillar, and now the shell is called the chrysalis, and the caterpillar Footy inside is now called the pupa. What happens when the caterpillar sleeps inside a chrysalis? It goes on for a few days, and you know what? The caterpillar keeps changing the color of its shell. It sheds the outer cover many times. It falls off and it falls off and this keeps on happening. After a few days, Footy opened her eyes and looked at herself. She was now a colorful butterfly. She had lovely wings. She looked at herself. She had these beautiful wings. And when she came out and saw her wings were a little sticky, so she stood out in the sun for some time and her wings dried and she started fluttering them. She could fly. And she started to fly all over the forest. First, she flew and reached the tree where the monkeys had been playing. Now, the monkeys did not fail to notice her. They saw her, of course, and they said, "What a beautiful butterfly! Hey, butterfly, will you play with us?" She looked at them and said, "Well, I'm a little busy right now. I can't play with you. I'm sorry." She fluttered her wings and flew away. Serves them right. Naughty little monkeys. How mean they were, right? Now, she went on to the grassland and there was a nice, beautiful flower there and she went and sat on the flower. And who noticed her? Yes, those naughty little bunnies, and they said, "Oh, my beautiful butterfly, how pretty you are. Will you play with us?" And she looked at them and said, "I am not ready to play. I don't have the time. I'm busy." And she flew away from there as well. Serves them right too. How mean it was for them to say that. Anyway, Footy had now become a lovely butterfly and soon the cycle would repeat. How? She would now become a mommy butterfly and would go and lay more eggs on another leaf. The eggs would crack and who would come out? Another caterpillar. So this would repeat. And this is what we call the life cycle of a butterfly. Now, different butterflies live for different number of days. Some live longer, some even die in a day. So, depending on which species the butterfly belongs to, the lifespan of the butterfly also depends on that. So I hope you all liked the butterfly story, and we also learned a small little lesson from the butterfly story, which was, don't be mean to your friends. Don't tell them, "Oh, look at you," and make fun. It is a very, very mean thing to do, right? So, hope you all enjoy. Until we meet again. Bye bye from Deepti.